Okay guys, starting out early. It's about 5:30, mid 30 degrees, kind of almost, well, got frost on the ground, freezing. Mauna Kea, gonna go sheep hunting, Mauna Kea, Hawaii, Big Island. See how it goes.
Right in front of Jess. Jess, hi.
Alright gang, made it in and up, pretty good, pretty tough hike. It's in a place I haven't been in years, and I'm eager to go check out the deep pockets of it and see what we see. Made it some distance in, pretty high altitude here. It's a good hike. I actually saw a few ewes and some young rams. Check out the spot a little bit deeper. I haven't seen it in a long time. It's been years, but we'll see how it goes. I can't believe it. I didn't even have time to get much footage of anything, and happened to look, well, I came from the bottom, but I happened to look kind of almost behind me a little bit and down, and I saw these two rams just walking back kind of to where I came from. Shot was a bit far. It was 450 on the dot, but as you can see, it's super open up here and shooting downhill. So it's about, my mark says about 6 minutes. I got 0 at 200, so I just gave it a 5.75 minute just for the angle and the elevation. But looks like it was on the money. I think the ram went down. I don't know. I shot, and then as I moved, I almost knocked the camera over, so I tried to catch the camera. But Mauna Kea sheep at high altitude. This is freaking awesome. Man, after, just it gets aerially eradicated, I made a whole video about all of that, and it's just so hard to find anymore up here. But man, just super blessed to find one of these. That's crazy, and I got it all self-filmed. I think I got it on camera. Awesome. And the other black ram he's still there. He doesn't even know what happened. Oh gang, it's been a little while. I just was sitting up there watching him. I think he's down, so let's go check him out. You never can tell with these Mauna Kea rams. Like, I could tell you, I've had a childhood of hitting some really good and watching them run hundreds of yards, and I've never lost one with the rifle here, but I've tracked some hundreds of yards, like I said, and they're so tough, and they're built, their bodies are just a little bigger up here at elevation, I think, than down low, on the flatlands where we bow hunt typically. So up here in the high altitude, their bodies are bigger, they're tougher, they're stronger, they're smarter for sure, because they get hunted with rifles. But never can tell, just got to be cautious with them. But yeah, it's freaking amazing. If you were to tell me, Ryan, you're gonna go get another one up at above 10,000 feet like this, right around 10,000, I would tell you, hell no. This place is eradicated. It's pretty much done. I mean, unless I want to spend a ton of time out here. But not bad for for just checking out an old spot. And wow, let's go see. Oh my, coming up on him here. Check that out. Unbelievable. Oh, let's go see. I can't believe it. My, check him out. Wow. There he is. There's a Mauna Kea ram. Incredible. Well, here we go, guys. Here he is. Beautiful, beautiful Mauna Kea ram. Oh my god, like I was saying in the whole video, the whole way, like it's unbelievable. I still can't believe we found one way up here. You can see we got the lunar landscape. Oh, I gotta catch my breath. Just high altitude hunting in Hawaii. This is what I grew up doing. I literally shot my first animal ever about maybe 400 yards that way. Man, I struggled as a young boy hunting up here. The altitude kicked my butt. I could shoot targets, at the range, but when we'd come up here, I must have missed a box and a half, 30 rounds at sheep up here when I was a little kid, somewhere between 10 to 12 years old or something. And it's just gotten eradicated, and more heavier eradication over the years, and it's just incredible to even find them anymore. I kind of given up. As you guys know, most of my videos are all archery, down in the lower lands where there is no aerial eradication like up here. But this is where I grew up. I absolutely love it up here at altitude, going in, hiking in the dark, getting elevation. glassing a long ways, you know, and getting on them. But only things I guess a little different is and twice as old probably, and over twice as old, way older, and yeah, I shoot a little further this time. Sheep are scarce up here. As you can see, it's very open. Sometimes it's very hard to get close, so it was about a 450-yard shot. My rangefinder sucks. I gotta find a better one, but yeah, I think the bullets I was using too, man, I kind of hit them right in front of the shoulder, but a little with good expansion. That probably should have taken out maybe the front of the heart and some arteries there, and looked like it didn't, so I had to take a second shot on him, and he expired from that. Not that good, but did the job. I love that rifle there. That was the rifle I had when I was a kid. Same well, almost the same rifle, same receiver, but yeah, you know, not too far that way. My first animal, maybe when I was 11 years old, and now I'm 37, and same gun. It's a 7mm08. I absolutely love that caliber for Hawaii hunting, but it's been totally redone. You know, it's a Model 7. If you guys know the Model 7s for the kids, for the short action, it you know, usually comes with a very short barrel, short setup. This is now been customized from my dad a bunch of years back, so beautiful rifle. It's got a 25-inch barrel, a little night force scope on it, and it's made for some precision and more long range type of shooting, like up here. But you know, you don't need that to get it done up here. It's just I don't have to get as close anymore. And I can get it on video better. You know, when you're at 200 yards or something, things get critical. It's harder to film hunts by yourself, so it's kind of nice to be able to take them a little further. But man, check them out. Beautiful mane. This is a hybrid sheep, Mouflon and a Pharaoh cross, so you can kind of see his little woolly fluffy here, but he's got the Mouflon colors and the Mouflon mane. Just a pretty heavy ram. I mean, I'm not into the trophy thing nowadays up here, but just to find any sheep up here, I'm stoked. I still can't believe it. I wanted to get one more on film up at altitude, and just was blessed to find one today, man. And you know what is so funny is my wife is waiting in the truck. I mean, I started really early, walked up to quite a bit, but yeah, hopefully I can get down a little earlier to her. She's just chilling in there with her with her iPad or whatever, watching movies, and got the snack. So I don't know, every time I come hunting with her, I see crazy stuff. Man, you know, get your wife, get your kids, get everybody out hunting. It's just a blast. And I don't know, I'm out of words already. I can't believe it. Just so blessed. Man, what a huge body. Huge body. Well, gotta go get them all cleaned up. Awesome. Okay, gang, got him boned out. Pretty good sized meat bag. Gotta get this bag, put that bag, and my butt down the mountain. Wife's waiting in the truck. Oh, just awesome to be up here and get an opportunity like that. I didn't think I'd ever see another one kind of at this elevation for sure. It's just rare to find any of them this high, because with the aerial shooting, the helicopters really kill them pretty easily up here at altitude. As you can see, there's no trees. So you run up here and the helicopter's over your head, you're done. It's over for you. But so typically, the sheep that remain are down in the low elevation, in the vegetation, in the thick forest. I can find a few in the archery areas, Kaohe and stuff. But yeah, it's just, I didn't think I'd ever find another one way up here. But actually, I lie. I did find some a weekend ago, little ways out. So, and I did not see the same one. So there's a few others. But yeah, it's really tough hunting. Lungs burned. Walk up in the dark. Gotta get my butt down the mountain. It's not for it's not for the people out of shape. It's a pretty physically demanding hunt, but that's the awesome part of it. And if you guys want to see, the story of kind of the sheep up here and the aerial eradication and why they're getting eradicated for an endangered bird here, I made a video back in I think 2012. You guys can look for it on YouTube. Wild sheep of Mauna Kea. And I was kind of learning how to make a film or something like that, and it's not the greatest. I think I can do a better job today, but anyway, I think it has enough information for you guys to get the gist. It's an endangered species, and environmentalism kind of trumps everything in this state. So if I could have my own views on it, I guess I could share it here. The sheep are pretty scarce up here now, and if you look at the forest and everything, the Mauna forest is a lot bigger than it used to be. I think any researcher would say, if you took the last 100 years or something, the forest is the biggest it's ever been. And part of it is a result of knocking back the sheep populations, and also good moisture, and we kind of got out of a drought cycle that was kind of happening the last maybe 20 years. But yeah, I mean, at some point I think there's diminishing returns of flying the helicopter and all that cost, while the population is so low and almost not even noticeable, and no real environmental impact. I mean, to be real, other parts at high elevation, they're actually planting trees and planting endangered plants unfenced, and the sheep aren't touching them. So you could construe the idea that there's not that many, and it's pretty negligible at this point. But however, you can have a low population. I can still find a few, like I did. Dog shit luck, I guess. But it's still an awesome hunt. It's still a cool attraction. It's still something to be had. So you kind of can have the best of both worlds. And if you guys follow all the things I do, I've been involved politically with trying to get game management in Hawaii, and yeah, just that political mess. Very difficult. Environmentalists kind of have all the power a little bit, but it can be done. Game can be managed here in a sense, so that it's negligible environmental impact, yet still providing a pretty cool meat resource like this, but also good recreation. I mean, it's just awesome. Like, if we can ride around and dirt bike around and beat up the ground, well, I mean, we should be able to have some wild food running around, maybe, right? Pretty cool experience, and just something, like, I grew up doing this. I didn't grow up with video games or drugs or going to the mall and spending my parents' money or anything like that. I grew up here. I mean, literally shot my first sheep like 400 yards that way, like not too far away from here, and still here. I was probably 11 then, 37 now. So what's that? 26 years later, still up here, in shape, good health, thankfully, cancer-free still, hopefully, and just be able to do this. Awesome. I'm gonna love every second of it. So anyway, hopefully you guys enjoyed the video. Thank you guys for watching, subscribing, following along. It's just an awesome community on YouTube. I love it. Of course, there's a few haters or a few crazy comments. I just ignore it. Doesn't bother me. But man, hopefully it's a cool experience that you guys, not a whole lot of people get to see. And like my other videos, you know, some pretty cool axis deer hunting, things like that, I tried to get some footage that you don't get to see anywhere else. So I'm gonna continue on that path. Anyway, thank you for watching. Aloha. I gotta get my butt down there. Take care.